So, the real biggest stat I hate and think is a problem for the game. Any guesses what it is? It's not magic find. It's not thorns. Any guesses? Time's up. It's light radius. Now, on paper, it's fine. At worst, it is just a mod to dilute the mod pool so you're not only slamming good items and you hit bad ones sometimes. I understand that purpose, and I agree with it. Not every mod should be good. I know a lot of people only want good mods, but I think there's value in having some bad mods to hit so you're not just constantly slamming good items. There has to be some kind of friction there. Otherwise, when you get good items, it's not going to feel as good, right? So that's not the issue. The issue is more about the base radius of light radius. It is tiny. It's just super annoying. I don't think it's good game design. You have to get super close to a door, anything interactable, to actually see it. Way closer than it is in PoE 1. I will show you here. The first time I went through this area, I actually missed this for a long time because I wasn't used to how close you had to get to doors and stuff. And I just wandered around the Camaro wetlands for the whole time and could not find the next place to go in the story. And I kept checking like every nook and cranny. And you see here, the light radius doesn't reveal it all. This kind of happens in PoE 1 as well, but it's not as bad because the layouts aren't as huge and as windy and corridory as it is in PoE 2. So you see like all these unexplored things. You're like, are these discovered? Are these dead ends that I see as a dead end and it just didn't get revealed on the map? Skip it. You go back to it. Well, it's a dead end. Pretty annoying. It happens way too often for me. I'm sure it happens even more for other people. I remember some game journalist saying it could take them an hour to go between zones. And honestly, for a game journalist, I believe it. Some zones are just like awful to traverse. I think a large reason is the light radius. So watch how close I have to get for the door to actually show up on the map here. Anybody wondering, you can move your mini-map with arrow keys, because I know a lot of people don't look at that. Look, you have to be on the snares already. It was like this close. You have to get so close. Like you're standing here, you have no idea there's a door here. You're here, you have no idea there's a door there. You have to actually go into view of the door on the screen. Now, maybe that's fine, but personally, I don't think it's very fun. You can get screwed by angles, right? Like, you can walk up, think it looks like a dead end, maybe if you come right here or something. You can get screwed way too often. You walk past things all the time. I'm not a huge fan. Here's a Reddit post somebody made. If you didn't know, I didn't know this until I saw this actually. Scaling your light radius will actually scale how much of the map you uncover with your character. So here, a Reddit user posted this. People are sleeping on light radius, and basically they went from default radius to 122 or so. So here is, or I guess this is negative 15. I don't know why they would show negative 15 and not the default, but it still illustrates the point. This is negative 15, so you can't really see anything. It doesn't really tell you about if there's a dead end or not. And here we see at 122, the circle is drastically bigger. Now, I don't necessarily want this size by default, and I don't think that light radius shouldn't be something that you can invest into to see more if you want, but the default is just way too small. The maps are too big for how small the light radius is, and maybe this is by design intentionally, but it just doesn't feel good. It's not fun. I don't think it's particularly good game design. It's not like you're gonna go find some random hidden secret in the map. It's not like an exploration game, really. I mean, the scenery is beautiful and whatnot, And like just walking through a zone is enjoyable, but you know, once you've done it 3, 4, 5, 20 times, it's gonna get old. And when it gets old, you're not going to want to check every single corner, every single rock, walk up through, like in the face of a door 2 feet away to actually see it's a door there. I think the base light radius should be scaled up, maybe just a smidge. I don't know. I don't know by how much to make it feel good, but I just know the base radius is way too low. I'm sure I'm not alone in this feeling, like even on this map right here. I mean, I have a ton of places unexplored that are like, is that a dead end? I don't know. It happens way more than it did in PoE 1, where I just completely leave the direction to go because I think it's a dead end. Do the way it looks on the map or something. Sometimes there's stuff on the map that'll make it look like a dead end. Yes, I know I can turn off transparency, but I kind of like how it looks. Yeah, I don't know. Light radius, bad. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.